Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. And now the turn heads out of bounds. Job well done. It's close to that enemy 35-yard line.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal to And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. And Oliver there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First turn of the game for James Cook. Running in the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Tyler Bass to kick
Now
off.
after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Jaguars.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Lawrence working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Allen fires out wide, complete. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bass now to kick this away. Let's take this at the 10. It's going well so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Jukes away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. A toss play to Tootin. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
That's caught. This is Addison. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars trim the lead to 1. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra points. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Now from the pistol to Cook. Nice cut back to the right side. Breaks through and breaks away. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
14.
Now to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is caught inside the 15. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Baker with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Alert, alert, alert! Look out!
Allen now on 1st down. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. It's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. For right side, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 41. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Pass now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. first down from the 41. Inside give here for Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-point game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. The Jaguars tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Baker with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Bills. Here we go. First down. First and 10 at the
We're through
40-yard
one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He finds space for a few yards that time. Former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on third down. Escapes the pocket. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Now it's Tootin. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. down here with Tootin. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Working quickly here. Second down again to Tootin. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. They're short.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive them backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Here's Tootin. That goes for a gain of just 1. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
No half measures on that one, Kate. He was not leaving it to chance where that linesman was going to spot that ball. He was so determined to do whatever it took to launch himself beyond that marker.
They'll go again here with Tootin. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Baker with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Junior on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Touchdown! The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Just wow, Kate. I mean, wow. We are watching something extraordinary today. Not a 100-yard day, not a 150-yard day, but a 200-plus-yard day with that big tote.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Bass now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Running here with Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 46-yard line.
Tootin with it. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, they did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Round 80.
Here's Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On 1st down, Allen. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This is Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here in Highmark. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Going to need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Allen setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Pass now to kick this away. Let's take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. And off to Tootin. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has a big strike to Addison. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Lawrence with it on first. He throws deep to the left side. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars tie it in the final minute of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take the lead on that successful kick.
Bills 41.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
All 52. Middle. What's that?
Allen to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hey, tight. 50, 3 now. Half 10. Look out.
Allen. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Third and long, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Thrown all the way to the end zone here. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's a give to Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, run. Hey, Dinker. Duck.
Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Buys time, rolling right. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Middle. Look out.
This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Pass on for the extra point. And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
All right, let's go. Side. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throw here, third down. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Jacksonville in punt formation. And plenty of hang time on this one. He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's brought down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now ahead of 3rd down, we get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now air it out on 3rd. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
These are 24. Silver.
Tutu headed left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 6-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Throws this one deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. Now, even after the penalty, Brock, still 9 to go now on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Not from the pistol to Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
Back to the air, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Trying it left side with Cook. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bundled up quickly after just a yard. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Alert! Ready? Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's Allen out of the pistol. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And off to Cook here out of his own lead. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most. QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Cook, and the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He's back to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
This is our last play of the quarter. On first down, Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Holding by his back, Cook. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills grow the lead to 7. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
Bills 57, Jaguars 49. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting at the 10. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
First down now, ball at the 33. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to take this all the way to about the 31. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
56, 56. 180. What is that?
Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time right. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Bills 64, Jaguars 49. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
17 yards. That's good for Jaguars.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. It got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
He connects downfield. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Jaguars first down.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Sends this to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jaguars getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fields this one at the 3.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Another one for Cook. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Wonderful 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now Allen going to the air. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Another Bills 1st down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Look out!
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
10 yards to go.
He'll throw it. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's second and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys.
Oh, he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep. They're going to pass it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. He'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Lawrence in the pistol. That finds Hunter downfield. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Jaguars have a first down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Back to the air, Lawrence escapes out to the left. Trying to push deep downfield. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he hits the end zone, touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game! So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
64.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Now a design run. It's Allen. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.